sure y'all subscribe, because a big percentage of y'all are not subscribed. If you are not subscribed, subscribe. I promise you won't regret it. Alright, y'all, go ahead and enjoy the video. What's up, y'all? LRS King Dami here, bro. You know what I'm saying? We back on another video. Got LRS Gusto in the cut. You know what I'm saying? This is this video. So first off, sub to LRS Gusto first, link in the description. You know what I'm saying? These videos probably ain't gonna be out for a long time. Just, you know, there's like a lot of other videos, you know, that's gonna be out, you know. So whenever y'all see this, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, you know, turn on post notifications, sub to LRS Gusto. But this video is 9 scary videos that live in my head rent free by Chills, you know what I'm saying? Link, the original link, original video in the description.
Number 9. What is it about abandoned asylums that draws explorers to them? Is it morbid curiosity, the likelihood of a paranormal encounter, or are there just an abundance of abandoned asylums everywhere? The Proper People is a YouTube vlog series run by urban explorers Brian and Michael. Their adventures eventually brought them to an abandoned asylum in the middle of the night. The video was uploaded to their second channel, Proper People Vlogs, in December 2016. Their drive up to the building is enough to give people chills, as it is something right out of a horror movie.
Bro,
as the
I
two
got
enter
chills
the building,
running
something strange can be seen through a doorway and down the hall from them. Something white. When the flashlight is shined down the hall again, it is gone. It is possible the flashlight illuminated something off a pillar or a wall, but it does seem strange it vanished. After venturing down a floor, a
bro,
voice
look at my arms.
Hey.
Look at my arms, bro. Bro, I don't know, y'all probably not gonna be able to see that, but bro, my arms are like bumpy, bro.
Stop. One of them believes he heard wrestling, but could he be mistaking the voice as this? They then head towards a stairwell, and as they enter, a voice can be heard whispering, "I don't want to." Alright, upstairs. Followed by someone saying, "What's this?" and almost a whimper. Neither of the explorers seem to hear these, so it is possible it was just picked up by the camera audio. One commenter even claimed to have seen eyes in the woods just outside the stairwell, although we couldn't see anything. If there were, it is likely to be that of an animal since they are deep in the forest. As the two of them look out a window towards a fire escape, they spot someone standing near their car. As they turn off their flashlights, you can see a faint glow in the distance, flickering in and out of view. Soon it goes away, and the two believe it is someone on the property there to confront them. They decide to go back to their car, but find nobody there. The two are convinced someone else is with them, and the light they saw was from a phone screen. However, the person seems to have vanished, and they both question whether or not they should be there with a random stranger also present. After some contemplation as to what to do, they see the light again and call out to see if anyone was there. At this point, they decide it is not best to take any more risk and leave. They did appear to capture some EVP and possibly an apparition during their visit, but the mysterious person watching them certainly is the scariest. Was it another explorer?
Bro, I just realized how scared I looked. Like, I wasn't talking, I just looked at the camera.
Intent. Thankfully, the duo decided not to find out. Number 8. Brooklyn Marie is a content creator on TikTok, posting funny and scary stories. Her most popular videos are related to her exploration of abandoned properties. The places are often left in very bad condition, with mold, damage to the walls, etc. At times she has encountered rather terrifying events. In her most watched video, she finds a hidden basement in one home and decides to open it. As soon as she lifts the latch up, a bucket flies across the bottom step. She freaks and the door slams shut.
What's wrong with the little basement? It's weird.
In the follow-up, she gathers the courage to venture down into the depths. All she finds is trash and dust everywhere, as well as the bucket that was thrown earlier. Nobody is inside, and she appears to be completely alone. Unfortunately, any orbs seen in the video have to be discredited as dust, since the basement is extremely dirty. However, she does appear to capture some orbs in a third video. She doesn't say it's the same home, so we will assume it's a different property. This time she ventures upstairs and right away an orb can be seen flying in the camera. Unlike the dust particles earlier, these orbs appear to have somewhat intelligent behavior, staying motionless before flying away. They also appear to be a mist of some sort, with trails behind them. Tell us what you think. The strange occurrences are not exclusive to the home she investigates. In a couple videos, she shows strange manifestations appearing on her mom's Ring camera. In the first video, it's to the far left and looks like a person standing. If you look closely, you can see what looks like arms, a body, and a head with long hair. Suddenly, it starts warping into strange shapes, as if it is about to fly away, but instead comes right back. The camera picked up motion near the door, and aside from a car driving by, which is too far to set off the motion
Don't be
detector
scared now.
anyway, nothing
This is
else
what you
is
signed up for.
nearby.
Don't be scared now.
Furthermore, there was another incident with the Ring camera later on. First, two identical orbs fly along the top left corner of the camera, leaving weird trails behind them and moving in unison with each other. She then shows earlier a similar entity appeared above their cars as the two of them were going inside. It makes a hard turn and then vanishes. It seems Brooklyn different people on the show, and will continue to for some time. We will keep an eye on her content and hope something really compelling happens again.
Compelling happens.
Number
Look at Dylan is
7.
chilling. I hope something
Imagine
happened to
being
her,
all
but
alone in the middle of the ocean, only to discover you're not actually alone. Fishing Doctor's Adventures is a channel dedicated to fishing. Channel owner Brandon was out in the ocean, kayak fishing, when his GoPro spotted something peek out of the water. As Brandon turns to its direction, it ducks back down and disappears. It's definitely hard to tell what it is exactly, but it does have the distinguishing feature of a round head. Considering how massive the ocean is, it could be a number of things. Brandon doesn't specifically state or claim it is a legendary sea monster, but is at a loss for what it could be. We must give him an applause for being a mile out from shore and not being freaked out. The dark water surrounding it makes it impossible to see anything below. There's no land to be seen. It really helps us understand how sailors out on the open ocean for months, often years at a time without touching land, would start seeing things beneath the waves. Furthermore, the ones who never returned certainly sparked the imagination of people back home, wondering what befell their comrades. In this case, it seems the explanation is much more simple. From the features that can be seen on the curious animal, it is most likely to be a seal. Big Sur Coast was where Brandon was filming, and the area is home to a variety of seal species, famously the elephant seal. In fact, the vast amount of ocean wildlife in the area is the reason. The famous Monterey Bay Aquarium was built to help educate people and to conduct research on various sea life living in and passing through the area. The creature had a rounded out top, much like a seal does, and behaved in a curious manner as seals tend to be. While it is certain to cause some nerves to go when briefly seeing one, and not knowing what it is, it doesn't seem to frighten Brandon too much. While he didn't know exactly, he probably had an idea of what he saw. The ocean is a massive, beautiful, and intimidating place. Let's hope nothing sinister lives beneath the surface. Number 6. TFIL is a YouTube channel dedicated to an assortment of different videos. In June 2019, the group stayed overnight in an abandoned hospital, committed to leaving until the next morning. Yorktown Memorial Hospital had over 2,000 people pass away there during its operation. 5 stories and 30,000 square feet.
We didn't even go in. Like, we just looked around, bro. I seen some shit in the window. Like, alright, I'm ready to go. But, oh my, bro, it was just standing there, bro. Like, it had the window open and all. It was just looking at me. I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. Because why is something, no, you finna sit up here and let something get me. Mom was like, oh yeah, there's a piano in there and they start playing by itself. Then why are we even here? Let's go home. Like, we was just riding around. Alright, I'm ready to go. Let's go home. We was just riding around. It was like,
Wait, I heard it again.
let's go.
Is it up there?
Bro, that's one of my scariest things. I'm looking at that window, and it's just open, and so I'm looking at me, and then I call mom, and then it's closed the window. Oh no,
What looks like a shadow
big
figure
house
can
too.
be seen peering out out from some junk in the far corner. The shadow itself is a lot darker than the shadows cast by
Oh, that
other
gives me
objects in the
chills. Like,
room.
I look
So
like
could
somebody
this be a
standing
spirit
there.
observing the group from a distance? The team experiences a few jump scares and believe they see apparitions. But unfortunately, nothing is captured on camera for a while. As they begin ascending the stairs higher, though, they get a real fright. While debating whether or not to open some metal doors, a loud bang can be heard from the floor below them.
I really.
While investigating and debating going down, the full spectrum loses focus and several clear orbs fly in front of it. Eventually, when they go back down, they find themselves on the balcony of the chapel, where they were getting some major activity before.
I don't know where. We'd have walked up, I'd have saw the building. Alright,
This
I'll
seems to
jump
be too
over.
much of a
I
coincidence.
play some
While in the
happy,
nurse's living quarters,
for our
allegedly
happy, and
the
then
most
I
haunted
drive
part
up
of
away
the
from it to
building,
forget about it.
Evan is surprised to find his phone has called team member Jay and has been recording a voicemail for 2 minutes. He hasn't taken his phone out at all during the investigation, but pocket dials are certainly a common issue. However, when they eventually listen back to the voicemail, they hear a very deep, almost demonic voice. One commenter says it sounded like, "Can somebody come and help us?" Further into the hospital's
I can't do
depths,
this
the
again.
group decides to leave Andrea
Let's see
and
how
Evan
far
in the
this
doll
is.
room, where Andrea will read from a book they found, and Evan will film her. As she is reading, the doll directly below her suddenly turns to face her. Soon after, the group becomes convinced another person is in the building and goes to try and find them. While searching, one of the cameras looks behind them, and one can briefly see a shadow figure standing in the hall. The light from the flashlight doesn't seem to pierce through it, and it is seen only briefly before they move
I'm not doing
on.
that,
The
bro.
team eventually
I'm
decides
not
to
going
brave
there,
the
because I'm gonna go there
basement.
and I'm gonna
When
see
Corey
something and
feels
that's
pain
gonna
on
follow
his
me. I'm not
back,
doing that.
on inspection there are scratch marks all over his upper
I'm
back
saying because you
resembling
gonna.
fingernails. Corey
I'm
never
saying,
bumped into
like,
anything
I'm
during
not
his
going. I
time
don't even
there.
like hospital.
Clearly freaked out, the
Bro,
group
I don't even
decides to
like
call it a
hospitals
night and make a
with people
quick
in there.
exit. On
What
closer
makes you
inspection
think
of
I'm
his
finna go there
back,
with my
Corey has
friends
several large
and
scratch
get
marks
no?
all over.
And then I'm gonna
It's
see
probably
something, and
good
the
they
next
left
thing you
the
know, I'm gonna
location,
go
because who
home, and
knows
then
what
the
else could
same
have
thing gonna be standing in the
happened.
hallway, like,
Number 5,
Then I'm
Franco
about to get
TV is
the
a
freaking
YouTube
Asian
channel
dude, and they gonna have to
dedicated to,
pick my head and
you
put it in
guessed
water,
it,
saying
paranormal
stuff I don't even know.
investigation. Franco has done urban explorations at some truly scary locations. In April 2021, he
I came
ventured
across
to the Awani Hotel, a
that
famous
and that
haunt in the
Yumon ghost.
location where
That
the
was the last time
interiors
I
for
ever
The
really wanted to do
Shining were
something like that.
filmed. The hotel itself
Me
is
and
beautiful,
Tyler was
but
in
does
the
have
room,
legends surrounding it.
and
Native
the
American
bathroom door
artifacts are
like
on
was just
display
open.
around the hotel, which have been
And
claimed to be part of the
we was in the
reason behind
bathroom,
the
and I remember
hauntings.
that. It
After
was
spending
that
some time
bathroom. It was
exploring where the
knocking
most
noise.
famous scenes were filmed, Franco
And
makes
then
his way
Tyler
to
went
the
up to the
second
door,
floor
closed it,
where the
bro, went
colonial
back. That
room
junk
and the
was open,
Trayside
and the
room are
shower curtain
located,
started
both
moving,
meeting
bro.
rooms to rent
Swear to
out.
God, I told him I
After
can't do
finding the
this stuff.
colonial room locked, he turns around to find the lights to the Trayside room on. As he approaches to investigate, they turn off again. It can't be caused by a motion sensor, as Franco moved by it earlier without triggering anything. As they continue to turn on and off as he approaches, before
Oh
staying
my
on as
God,
he reaches the
bro.
room.
Bro,
Nobody
I
else
don't
is
know.
inside the room, and the hotel is practically empty
My
as
eyes
most guests
watering,
are
bro. Like, bro,
sleeping.
my eyes
He
are
decides to
watering.
try and come back later to do a spirit box session, and as he leaves, the lights again turn off. Franco then discusses a story of how there is a spirit of a Native American man who haunts the hotel and the surrounding area, and is believed to be the main reason behind the haunting of the hotel. Eventually, Franco takes the elevator to the second floor, finding it almost pitch black except for his flashlight. He takes out an EMF detector and starts asking questions. Almost immediately, it starts flashing with life, going between a reading of 2 and 4.
Is there anybody here with me? It sounds like a knocking. Hear it?
Weird, nigga. That's what you signed up
So
for.
he
I'm
ventures to
so
the end
weird.
of the
You
hall,
know what she was doing.
where the only other light is coming from. The EMF flashes more and more. He also says he hears a knocking noise coming from that direction, but it is hard to hear. Franco heads back down to the Trayside room to perform a spirit box session. After asking for a name, Franco hears what sounds like a woman asking, "Who is this?" After asking if whoever is in there with him is making the noises outside the room, a very clear voice responds, "Get out." Followed by careful.
Bro, you ain't gotta sit, bro.
Could
He
these
ain't
be
gotta
two
tell me
different
to get out,
spirits
bro.
with
Once I
opposing
heard the little,
intentions? After
alright,
asking how
I'm
many
not
are
fucking
with
with
him,
y'all.
another voice
Get
very
out. The
clearly
thing
states
said get
5.
out.
5?
3 intelligent
Bro,
responses is
that's
pretty
get
good,
out,
but
and
he
then he was like,
continues.
no, and then
Are
he
you
said,
within
fine,
the building or is
bro.
he within the building? Wandering the halls.
He asks if the ghost of the original owner is still there. A voice says yes. When he tries to ask if the owner Stanley is there, it's hard to make out what is being said.
Stanley, are you here?
I'm glad that came on, bro. Mom, my freaking. I don't think I've been this creeped out since watching them little things with mom. Cause you know, it used to be dark, and then all you hear is that little shit, something about
However,
a
Franco
woman.
says he
No, I'm
loves
not
the
trying to
hotel.
hear that.
A voice
Like,
comes through saying good.
I love your hotel, Stanley. Good.
After this, he decides to end the session, wishing the spirits good night. After, a woman comes through saying good night, with what sounds like 3 others wishing a good night in different ways.
Oh, that gave me goosebumps.
Who could these other spirits of the hotel be? Hopefully someone can shed some light on who is still there and why. Number 4. Not
I feel
all
like that's enough
ghosts
for y'all
are
boys.
unfriendly.
You know,
In fact,
ooh,
most
bro,
seem
this
to
is
leave
some
us
good
alone.
content right here. I ain't gonna even. I don't know why I've never thought of this. Like, Dylan is chilling. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to watch another one mentally. This is getting to me. Ooh, I can't do this again. I can't do this. I can't hear this. I can't record this by myself. I'm not doing that. So if y'all boys wanna see another part of this, bro, let's get this video like 4 or 5 likes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe even like 10. You know, y'all boys be smashing the like button, bro. Bro, my whole legs, arms was just bumped up. What really got me is when them voices came on and that light. I don't know what it was about that room, bro, but that light and that jump was start. Oh my, I don't even want to talk about it. But if y'all like this video, man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Me and LR's Justo here. Sub to LR's Justo. First link in the description, bro. We'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.